Hey guys, I'm Coach Sinclair here at Parkview High School. I'm one of the AP Human Geography teachers, and I'm going to talk to you about the course. First, I'm going to talk to you about what type of student should be signing up for AP Human Geography next year. We look for students who do very well in language arts and social studies classes. That means A's throughout your middle school career, and you feel very confident in your writing and analytical skills when it comes to lit and social studies courses. A little bit about the course. So it is an AP course, which means that you can get college credit for it. You will take an exam at the end of the school year in May that will decide if you do well on that exam, then you can get college credit. What we study and what we look at in this course, I think is really cool. But we look at the world and the human impact on the world through geographic lens. So what I'm showing you right now on the screen is the course at a glance from the College Board about human geography. So these are the first two units that we will go over. So we'll just learn how to think geographically. And then we dive into population migration. So where do people live? Why do they live there? What incentivizes people to live in certain places? And then we look at migration. So how are people starting to move to different places? What is kind of forcing people to leave where they started and end up in a new place? Then we dive further into people and society by looking at culture. We look at religion, we look at language, we look at things that have shaped those concepts and the human impact of culture on different places in the world. So negative and positive of both of those, and how culture has really evolved over time and where we see differences in culture and language throughout the world now. Then we'll look at political patterns and processes. So how do people and how does geography affect the political scene around the world? And then agriculture. So we'll dive into rural land use. So how do we use the land currently in the world today? How does that impact society? Then we'll even look at the urban land use. So in our cities, what cities are growing, what cities have the largest populations, like millions of people living in cities, and we'll study those specific places. And then we'll look at development. So how is the geographic location of certain places impacting the development of those locations and the industry that we find there. So all of it comes together in a way that I think really opens the eyes of these freshmen to really look at the world and see how geography is really important to everything that society goes through, that it has an impact on most of the processes, and I would say even all of the processes that the human people go through in the world today. So I'm really passionate about it. I think it's a really awesome course. I think students kind of see things that they've never seen before, kind of opens their eyes to the world of geography and the world of social studies. So that is the course, that is human geography. I am excited to see you guys in my class next year if you choose to sign up for this. And thank you for your time.